In 2026, the Strait of Hormuz tanker crisis choked global oil supply and stalled economic growth. It seemed to detonate without warning. Modern geopolitical conflicts routinely catch nations and markets completely off guard. Relying on newspaper archives to track that geopolitical risk guarantees you will be late. By the time editors verify sources, draft articles, and hit publish, the events they describe are already physically in motion. Open Source Intelligence, or OSINT, offers an alternative. On encrypted platforms like Telegram, raw intelligence about troop movements, border tensions, and localized strikes circulates instantly. But these channels generate tens of thousands of messages every single day. A human analyst cannot possibly read through the noise fast enough to spot the genuine signals of a looming crisis. If you can mathematically filter that daily chaos, you gain a massive advantage. You acquire the ability to anticipate a physical escalation before the official news cycle even catches up. Researchers built an automated system called Causal Alpha to solve this exact problem. It continuously scrapes and reads conflict-oriented Telegram messages in real time. It uses natural language processing to sort that endless wall of text into 5 distinct measurable categories: conflict, political instability, energy security, financial stress, and trade disruption. Tracking spikes across these topics introduces a statistical trap. If anxiety about trade and anxiety about energy rise at the exact same moment, you cannot assume one caused the other. To build a predictive model, researchers needed strict proof of directionality. They had to determine precisely which topic acts as the initial trigger and which topic is merely the reaction. By isolating those explicit causal links, analysts can AAA coincidences and map out the exact sequence of human panic as it unfolds online. To establish that sequence, they applied the PC algorithm, a statistical method designed to uncover true causal dependencies within a chaotic dataset. This diagram maps their results, showing the directed causal structure between narrative categories. It reveals digital chatter about conflict is almost never the starting point. It's a causal sink. A surge in political instability or energy security coverage reliably occurs before violence is discussed. This chart plots the rolling share of these signals over a year. Physical attacks on refineries force a permanent step change upward in the blue energy timeline. That spike in energy anxiety acts as the fuse. Once the energy narrative escalates, conflict coverage immediately follows. Spikes in online conversations about energy infrastructure stress and political unrest provide a measurable early warning signal that physical violence is imminent. Once the timeline hits conflict in these open source intelligence channels, we have to look at where that information travels next. The ultimate downstream impact bypasses traditional media archives completely and registers directly in forward-looking financial markets. This graph plots the impulse responses of major market variables to geopolitical shocks. As the wide blue confidence bands show, broad macroeconomic barometers like the S&P 500 or gold do not show a statistically strong daily reaction to these specific NLP signals. This causal graph isolates the one market sector that reacts predictably. A statistically significant line points from the conflict node directly to energy sector equities. These markets act as an active price discovery mechanism, absorbing geopolitical shocks before information fully propagates through the news cycle. This dictates how institutional wealth is managed. In an economy defined by weaponized interdependence, knowing exactly which sector flinches first provides a massive structural advantage. By combining causal AI with the raw output of encrypted intelligence channels, we no longer have to wait to react to yesterday's headlines. We can track the digital whispers of energy and political stress and mathematically predict the domino effect of tomorrow's crises.